boards. Again, Cats trying to make something happen here. Is Robinson. He shoots. And a glove snare by McNutt, and we'll have a face-off.
I'll tell you, baby, the American dream really thinks this young man, McNutt, reminds him of, was a stand-up guy, and his name is McLovin.
McLovin, huh?
Oh, man.
McLovin is a hero in his own right. The boy was from Hawaii, and he got sucker punched in the face for trying to buy some beer, baby.
Sent up, here's Steinbrecher. Now cross up, here comes Rohar. He'll walk it in himself. He's got Nicker charging with him. Now Rohar taking him to the circle himself.
Smart move by Rohar to go ahead and circle behind the net.
One-timer to Jonas. Saved, though.
I tell you what, baby, the Jonas Brothers is everywhere. In England, in Japan, on the Disney Channel, on Nickelodeon, and right here in the Lexington Arts Center, baby, those boys with the curly hair, they can really do it all.
Wrong Jonas.
Penalty coming again. I think this is going to be on Eastern again for a slash.
Actually, it's on Kentucky this time. Rohar to take the face off for the Cats. And he'll send it back to Robinson, and Robinson will try to clear, but can't do it. Now here's Jonas up the right-hand side.
He's going to try and get Rohar to the left, 2-on-1.
Oh, pass just a little bit too far for Rohar. Had the right idea. Pocket behind the net to set it up now. Here's Stanich. Stanich will get it up. Still in the zone. Eastern Kentucky having some problems moving the puck here.
Miscommunications going, players colliding, bumping into one another. But the puck goes into the Kentucky zone, and EKU will try and set something up for the first time.
Now at the top of the zone, sent back out. Hard check there, down goes Hubbard. Castle's moving on the puck along here. High stick coming up if they touch up. Castle touch up, it's waved off. Kept into the zone, here's Stanich. He'll wrap around to Heil.
Still 52 seconds left on this power play. Eastern looking for the lead.
Wojnarowski turned over to Hubbard, and he'll clear out. He tries to get up to Rohar. Rohar's all alone. He shoots, and saved by McNutt.
Oh, Rohar tried to do the simple thing and go 5-hole. McNutt was down. Probably
McLovin, baby, McLovin.
All right.
I'm McLovin, this McNutt kid, stopping all them pucks. He's had his work cut out for him tonight.
Can you tell we're having fun tonight on our final night of the season, folks?
We should let loose. This is a fun game. Good game, both sides now.
Eastern walking in again. Boy, Glass doesn't make a back check here. That shooter's got an open chance on Steinbrecher.
Glass is going to put the length of the ice. McNutt back to play it. Pucking behind the net. Vic going to try to make something happen. Can't do it, though. 7 seconds remaining. Play back up. Here's Ripel. Cats back in full strength. Here's Vitt in behind the net. Kept in by Kentucky. Ripel again. Gets it to Glass. Kept in. Ripel's going to try to put it on. No, he'll sail it wide.
Well, he got buried into the boards for his troubles, too.
Shot from Sarah sails wide. Played in, back around. Here's Vitt in behind the net. Over to Ampliford. Ampliford tries to pull the trigger. That goes wide as it comes off the stick. Slashing coming up. Here's Ampliford again. And Eastern finally touch up on it. So slashing the call. You could hear that stick almost.
To what I walked in the building, I thought Aaron Rose looked a little thinner. I don't know if it's his haircut or the way he's dressed tonight. But I didn't find 455 million Reese's Cups wrappers around him. I got to give my boy a pat in the back. But on the other hand, by his car, I did see 455 million carb control Reese's Cups. Aaron, just because you're eating carb control ones doesn't mean you need to eat 455 million of them either.
Kentucky is on the power play now. A penalty on Eastern.
Here's Hubbard. Top of the zone. Fires a shot. That sails wide.
Boy, Dusty does not cut you any slack, I must say. Oh. Rohar had the right idea for a centering pass, but a nice back check to take the stick up off the ice.
Me and Aaron Rose go way back like two flats on a Cadillac, baby.
Back to chasing for the Cats. Here's Robinson. Cross back up to Hubbard. He'll send it up to Warmald. Right-hand side. He loses his stick. Actually chopped out of his hands. Trying to dig the puck out here.
You got to keep working. Warmald does get his stick back. Kentucky does maintain possession.
Here's Rohar in behind the net. In the circle. Rohar just looking for the opportunity here. He fires one himself and scores! And Kentucky goes up 3-2 after some patient work by Rohar. So, Dusty, what's going to happen?
I'm a little worried because every time UK scores, UKU comes right back. Maybe they got to hold them this time. Maybe you know what I'm saying? They gotta find a way to reverse that figure four.
You're absolutely right. I mean, great analogy there. 11:09 remaining. Kentucky does have to hold them this year because, honestly, Eastern has been pretty quick on the draw ever since then. What are you laughing at?
The choir master at work. He's got a little bit of different dance tonight.
And we have a penalty coming up.
Elbowing a call.
So Rohar's probably going to get the goal. And no assists.
Looks like Big Scott had a very good question earlier for you two boys.
So Rohar on the power play goal. Alex Robinson gets the assist, and now we get our first look at Jim Borgard as he comes in pretty much at the midway point of the game.
And at the top trying to fire one and gets a quick save there.
And now Eastern Kentucky on the power play as Billy Glass is in the penalty box.
Trying to one-time it. Puck still alive. Shot saved. Rypel will get it out the zone as the Eastern Kentucky bench just dives out of the way there.
Borgard gets some work early, and the puck gets cleared, and the crowd gives him a nice hand.
Good play by Rypel there to actually get it out. He'll send it back up to Getz. He has Vitt ahead. He gets around one defender, putting on the Jets.
Getz right side, Vitt right side.
Try to get it to Vitt. Pass in behind him, though. And Vitt's going to take it out himself. Just kill some time off here. Here's Saris. Cross back up. Rypel fans on the pass. Here comes Saris again. Sent back up. Here's Vitt.
Kentucky once again
Vitt
controlling
gets taken down hard.
Boys, physicality happening here. Player for Eastern down, holding his wrist. That is Stannis, I believe.
Skating in. Here comes Getz. Oh, he got around one, but he loses the puck. Skating in deep here. Saris plays it off the boards. Saris trying to clear, having an issue. Shot saved. Penalty coming up. It'll be Rypel. They're calling him for hooking.
Rypel's penalty has come off, even though he's in the box. And I think Eastern got a matching bench minor penalty. Very odd there.
Typically, that call was actually made after the play, which should have made it 4-on-3. Comes Hampford up to the left-hand side with some patience. He gets around one, shoots, and goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off.
Let me tell you something you don't want to do if you, from EK, looking to get in some no good trouble. You had better not drive down Beauregard Boulevard.
Yeah, I have something to say, yeah.
The other quick shot on goal by Ampleford. That's probably 4 or 5 shots he's taken so far in this game.
5 seconds remaining now in the penalty kill for Kentucky. And Cats back to 5-a-side now. Cats get some fresh skaters out. Warmald out on the ice for Kentucky. Now puck in the corner. Here comes Lyons. Putting some pressure on Cotton here. Cotton will throw it back out to the point. Now Lyons, right-hand side. Plays it up to Skirton. Oh, he's off just by a hair. Beat the puck. And
he may be 3 years old, but he'll take your lunch money in a heartbeat.
He reminds me of Randy Orton.